are they leaving Canada? And then there's also this other side of the argument or the debate where people Oh, hey everybody, welcome back to Canadian C on my YouTube channel. And today's vlog is going to be not about another Canadian adventure. It's going to be about a topic that I have seen a lot of vloggers and a lot of YouTubers discuss on various social media platforms, as well as YouTube as well. And I wanted to sort of give you my 2 cents and to sort of give you a dispassionate analysis about this particular topic. So keep watching, don't go anywhere. It's going to be a really, really exciting topic. And the topic for today's vlog is about this really hot topic, as I said, that's been discussed a lot on social media, and that is whether Canadians are leaving Canada, or people that are residents living in Canada, are they leaving Canada to go abroad permanently? Or are there more people wanting to come into Canada? You might have seen vlogs on both these issues, and I've seen one side of the debate where people are saying that there are a lot of Canadians that have left Canada or in the process of leaving in Canada and are doing their they're doing their vlogs from abroad, mentioning how they have settled in another country outside Canada and how they're doing well and sharing their experiences. So there's that side of things. And then there's also this other side of the argument or the debate where people are saying that, we are loving Canada, we're dying to come to Canada, or we are planning on immigrating to Canada because of the regulations, the ease of immigration, so to speak, of Canada as compared to other countries. I'm not saying Canadian immigration is a very smooth and straightforward process. There's a lot of challenges, a lot of steps you have to go through, but comparatively speaking to other countries, Canadian immigration is more easier, let's say, as compared to Australia or the United States, where Canada is having this point system, and if you follow the series of steps and if you qualify, you are invited to Canada, to come to Canada. So this is my take on this whole issue. Both sides of the debate are right in their own ways. There are people that have been living in Canada and that have decided to move out of Canada for various reasons, as you have seen in the vlogs. There's a lot of different reasons. Look, I always say this in all my vlogs, Canada is not a perfect country, but I've made some earlier vlogs and check them out about the reasons why you should consider moving to Canada. It's about what you're looking for from a country or from that particular place that you're planning to immigrate to, that land. Are you in sync with their values? Do you admire what they stand for and things like that? Do you feel that you have a better future in that country? So all these things, there's a lot of different reasons, right, why people immigrate. So I've made a vlog about this. Check this out. Check it out. It's one of those earlier vlogs. The topic that we're discussing today is which side has more weightage. Well, both sides, like I said, are right in their own ways. You have one side that is leaving Canada. They are not happy in Canada, and there are challenges in Canada. Healthcare, inflation, I talk about these in my vlogs. But then there is the other side of the argument, or the other side of the debate, where there are people that have been living in Canada, that have been able to make their lives in Canada, that are happy, having their relatives move to Canada, their friends move to Canada, they're telling people. And there's also a lot of people that are wanting to immigrate to Canada. As you can tell, there's a lot of people that are escaping war, or maybe are escaping their economic conditions, or maybe they're not happy with the country that they're living in, and for them Canada is an opportunity or a land where they would like to move. Now, it's a difficult thing, right? I mean, it's a personal choice at the end of the day. If you want to live in Canada or you don't want to live in Canada, that's completely up to you. But this is my take on the whole issue, is that research why you want to move anywhere. I personally feel that having lived in 3 different countries all my life, I've learned a lot. Okay, so I was aware of the challenges of moving to Canada. I knew that, hey, I'm going to be moving to a country where inflation at its all-time high, unemployment is higher than usual, There are healthcare challenges, housing shortages, housing challenges. There's, not as many job opportunities as you would think. But for me, I wanted to move to a place where I could see myself building some sort of a future for me and my family, right? Or have opportunities or later on in life. And plus, in general, I always admired what Canada stood for. And I know this is a controversial topic. Is Canada the same Canada that we were living in 20, 30 years ago? I don't know. Put your comments and let me know what you think. I think a lot of people, that have been living in Canada are saying that this is not the same Canada that we have grown up, and this is, things have gotten way out of hand in terms of costs, in terms of challenges, economic issues, political challenges, and whatnot. And there is genuine concern. And I do believe those are valid concerns, because I always try and understand both sides of the debate, or multiple sides of the debate, before I give in my 2 cents, because I believe that each side brings its own unique perspective to the table. Is Canada, are more people moving to Canada, into Canada, or are more people leaving Canada? Well, I don't have the actual statistics, but there's still people wanting to move to Canada. I believe it's a higher number as compared to the people leaving Canada. But yes, there has been an uptake, or I should say, there definitely has been a genuine rise in the number of people leaving in Canada as well, for a lot of the reasons that you have seen. So both sides are right in their own way. You decide after having looked at all these different vlogs. I always tell people on this channel and in general that, hey, do your research, try to get as much knowledge as you can about multiple sides of the debate, and then make your decision. So that's what I want you to do. I hope you found this vlog informative, insightful. Put down in the comments what are your opinions about this vlog. What do you think? Are more people leaving Canada, or are more people wanting to move Canada? I haven't done enough research. I'm just giving you sort of secondhand opinions that I have seen, and it's mostly about the different vlogs that I've been noticing on YouTube that have been discussing both sides of the issue, which is why I decided to give you my take on it. I moved here. I'm happy to be living in Canada. I do not see myself leaving Canada anytime soon. I'm happy here. Yes. Would things change 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road? Who knows, right? We have the choice to live where we can on this beautiful planet Earth. But I always say to people, while you are living in a certain country, make sure you contribute to the betterment of that country. Get to know the people that have been living in that country. Participate in the community of that country. And most of all, try and meet people different than you. Not the same as you, different than you. And that's what I have been doing. That's why I created this channel, is because I wanted to share my travel experiences, not just in Canada, but all around the world. And I'll be doing that a lot more. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. Let me know what you thought of this vlog in the comments. Until next time, bye-bye from Canadian. See ya. And remember what I always say, keep trekking.